Service Commission not has filed an affidavit. And please have a look at that affidavit. In the content. Bihar Public Service on behalf of 3 to 6. Now to come to page 5, paragraph 6. This is very important, Lord, because this actually shows the attitude that it may be relevant to state here. Because Bihar Public Service Commission says we are not concerned with counseling, it is by the state. That it may be relevant to state here that the Department of Education, Government of Bihar, filed its letter number so and so 4 January 25. Your Lordships would recall this is immediately after the order of your Lordships. Had requested the Commission to make available the details of NIOS candidates, reservation category wise, and merit list in the light of the order dated 10 December 24, passed by this Honorable Court in review petition number so and so. Subsequently, by another letter number so and so, the Department of Education made similar request to the Commission. This is because of the subsequent order. Commission on 30th, 31st January and 11th February had sent the detailed data of Nios candidates who were covered by the order of this Honorable Court. However, it made it clear that combined merit list cannot be made. Now, please see, Lord, the Bihar's affidavit, and that is very important, how the content gets aggravated. Today also they are saying we will not comply. Lord, please see page 5. Lord, one thing is what I have read to your Lordships from the Bihar Public Service Commission only shows that the state was aware and pursuant to your Lordship's order, they called for the information. In this affidavit which they filed, they say we were not even aware of that. And number 2, they said these orders are wrong, our rules are there. We will go by the rules. Please see paragraph, page 6, paragraph 9. Now, this is dated 3rd of May, yesterday. Paragraph 9.
File on 2nd of May.
2nd of May. That it is most humbly submitted that in compliance. Paragraph 9, not page 6.
Yeah.
That it is most humbly submitted that in compliance and in furtherance of the above mentioned judgment of this Honorable Court, letter number so and so was issued by the Education Department. It was in this backdrop of events and settled position of law at the relevant time of the publication of the advertisement number so and so that it was specifically mentioned at page 3 of the advertisement that 18 months D.El.Ed qualification is not valid for appointment to the post of school teacher. Then Lord, paragraph 11. That it is most humbly submitted that the examination pursuant to advertisement was however cancelled and the re-examination was conducted between 19 July to 22nd. Then Lord, paragraph 13. It is most humbly submitted that in such circumstances, although the clarification dated 10th December, Lord, please mark this, clarification said it will be effective from the date of the original judgment, was made effective from 20th of November 23. The position of law at the time of publication of the examination and conducting the examination was flowing from the judgment dated 28/11/23. 28/11 also, Lord, your Lordship protected us, protected the in-service people, and your Lordship only clarified it further. So they deliberately misunderstood. Judgment dated 28 as the clarification was pronounced much after the conclusion of the examination. In fact, the result was also published on 15 November, which is made so and so. Then Lord, paragraph 17, page 10, that it is most humbly submitted, Lord 16 also, that it is most humbly submitted that in fact the entire process of conducting the examination with regard to appointment of teachers in class 1 to 4 pursuant to advertisement was confined between 7th February and 15th of December. During this period, the position of law with regard to eligibility of 18 months flowed from the judgment dated 20th November, where also, Lord, we were excluded. In JVC, accordingly, this category of candidates were declared not eligible during this period. It is only after the publication of the results on so and so that the clarification that so and so was pronounced. It is most humbly submitted that in such circumstances it transpires that the orders dated so and so in transfer petition has been obtained by the petitioners without placing the complete and correct set of facts and position of law before this honorable. Upon perusal of the pleadings of the petitioner in this case, it transpired that the petitioner had nowhere mentioned the scheme of the appointment process as prescribed in the rules 2023, either in the transfer petition number 12. Rules are same in Uttarakhand, rules are same everywhere. And then Lord, please see this. Paragraph 18, that it is most humbly submitted that in such circumstances, the answering opposite party is taking appropriate steps for filing application for recall of the order dated 20th December and order dated 20th.
Was it filed?
Now it is filed. Now it is filed 2 days back after getting Form 1 notice. You can't do this, Lord, with the orders of the court right from October 2024. And all states have implemented. Why only you are not doing it?
Whether in service on the cutoff date.
It is never in service. Let me show the petition. The prayer again does not plot 342 of the transfer petition. There are all the big transfer petitions are there.
But affidavit, there is not a statement that we have.
Have you made a statement in the
We have
petition that you have filed?
Statement and proof, each proof.
I am showing it from.
Yes.
What kind of transfer petition? High Court, what is the player made for the High Court?
That was prior to clarity.
I read the you already answered, I'm sorry. 42 minutes. And you have to clear. For issuance of it, why not this?
Yeah. What they have done, they have given 51 to 554 in one common index. So it's, it'll take a second, yeah. 350?
42. It starts at 286.
Yes. Yes,
But I could not mention it about that.
yes.
Issuance of a nature of society possible note and it is crossed to their statement. 87 who issued by the Bihar Public Service Commission, whereby Senator it has been stated that in of the letter 7/2023 issued by the Education Department, candidates having 18.0 degrees from National School of Open Learning are not eligible. For issuance of a instead of bachelor's or any other directly and commanding upon concerned authority to allow the petitioner to participate, appear in the application related to a law issued by the commission and a similar order as the Guwahati High Court and three or any other orders. Now we are trying to send what are the amendments for option C from para number 6 onward, Lord. It's about the act and the notifications issued, Lord. And then your option will straight away come. Page number 348, para 11. And the commission order prior to the January 6th judgment. Para 11 will not be options. Because the January 6th judgment my lord of government. Para 11, this is the notification issued. And then the option comes 349. That it is completed. That is what this. Petitioners have completed semi-elementary education from such which is legally recognized both throughout the territory, bringing on record D.El.Ed certificate.
You are reading paragraph?
Sorry. How Karapoti? That it is stated that the petitioners have completed the semi-elementary education from such and such in such and such, which is legally recognized throughout the territory, still are bringing on record D.El.Ed certificate from the candidate. Other candidate, and then we are over the page, para 16. It is stated that they are fully eligible in terms of the quoted for participate in the recruitment process. However, not contained as one so that it has been stated that they are not eligible. Petitioners have been denied opportunity to participate in the recruitment process, and then the dispute regarding matter pending, etc. Sanjay Kumar, basement, etc. is mentioned. And then it goes on here, not 16, paragraph 23.
Second transfer petition.
So
My proof here itself to show.
they have nowhere stated in the entire petition They have nowhere stated that they are in-service candidates.
Where is the statement in the
Yes,
petition?
Lord, the petition was prior to the orders.
No, what are it?
No, so therefore, I have orders are.
One more, we are asking,
This is prior.
where is your amendment?
Orders which are passed by your lordships are on our IA. Now, please see.
There has to be a foundation in the writ
Foundation
petition.
is there. In the IA, there is a statement. That's what it's.
No, in the writ petition.
No, the petition was prior thereto. Your lordships in the judgment said in-service candidate. Therefore, that statement came. Otherwise, it was only 18-month diploma. Please see, Lord, IA. Please see the IA. Lord, please see IA number 292984, where your lordships passed the order. 292984. And each person's appointment letter is produced. You along with the evidence. Please see 292984. In paragraph 4. This is not even a defense statement in the reply. But please see 292984. Please see paragraph 4. The petitioners in the caption, transfer petition are in-service candidates who have completed the 18-month D.El.Ed program conducted by Nios through so and so. Very clear. Now please see the proof note at page.
In any case, Mr. Rajat Kumar, no, that 18 months diploma was only for in-service candidates. So, no, it was only for in-service candidates. So how can you say that they were, no, one minute, Mr. Sante, don't be so anxious.
Sorry, sir.
No, it was, 1 minute. The names for the Nios were to be sent by the central government to Nios. So unless they were in employment on that day, they could not have appeared for that course. No, unless their names were recommended by the state government, they could not have appeared for 18 months diploma. If you go through, have you gone through that original judgment?
Service affects or promotional having they sorry when you're not to apply you're not clarified.
No. We have hold that 18 months diploma is available only for those persons who are in service and who on account of the cutoff date under the Right to Information Act were required to pass. You are heard on that, You are heard on that, Yes, you see those orders. You means Mr. Ranjit.
What's not para 6 of the very application. I did that come para 6 minutes. I bring my showing 298. They did that on 29 and the behalf of the subscription released a notification, issued a notification related funds on announcing the timeline for the counseling for the recruitment. After examinations were held, but our rules prescribe that apart from the qualification, they have to go to a written state. After counseling is taken place, and the results were here declared on 15/11/2024. Particularly recent judgment in March 5 in the Uttarakhand matter have the judgment. Proceeding, the CDP Justice have clarified to para 24 that where the process is complete, it will not apply.
Sir.
And the CDP.
There is on the statement.
If it not security, para 24 of the judgment. And the judgment not this is regarding Uttarakhand matter. You can not your lordship say in para 23 to consider the claim of the applicant in accordance with clarification and if the applicant is found to be infant appointed, same shall be done within a period of 3 months and then we further clarify that state government would not reopen the selection already conducted which will be final. Now, my current process was completed on 15/11/24. The UP APSC, Bihar Public Service Commission, gave us then the results was for the purpose of making the posting and appointments. That is also recorded.
So whether they had appeared for the written test or not?
Never appeared for any, that is the case, sir.
Been eligible as per the past PR, one and TR.
19th February. 6/5.
How many seats are there now?
How many applicants?
8,000.
How many of you applicants? How many of you?
685, 685.
Because 19/2/2024 was the date of the decision after the advertisement dated 7/2024. I have shown your lordship what was the prayers that they were allowed to participate. They did not get any order. When the matter came before the lordship in a transfer petition, what the lordship did not grant any interim order. Thereafter, the process was completed. After the process is completed, they brought a clarification order issued by a lordship, where your lordship again said that service people will be allowed to participate. I'm telling December. Thereafter,
They are not the written examination.
this idea was fine after the
You can say it is.
But Uttarakhand, your lordships clarified, ongoing selection will not be done. All right.
my friend
All right.
want me to complete.
No, I wanted to complete it properly.
I'm answering a contempt charge between me and the court.
So this order passed by Justice Roy, dated 20th of December to 2024, is not pertaining to the state of Bihar.
It is by application from the state of Bihar. It is for lordship does come to ID number 2928984. Can be covered. Lordship says that is the next. We can't do that. Lordship
It pertains to state of Bihar.
That we have also been requesting him not to be anxious. But then,
IA number 292984. Yes, same one.
I'm not, bypass this order with this department.
Which page in that?
Sorry, but.
You want us to see which page now?
Number 2, page 2. Paragraph 2. The main issue in civil jurisdiction number 12, this is the defined. Probably 3 people have come here. The transfer has been sought with the exclusion of the applicant in the recruitment of primary teachers in the state of Bihar. That is exactly what the prayer was in the petition. Thereafter, J.B. Singh is quoted. Paragraph 4.
whether this IA was served on you.
I am beginning to understand. The report will show better. But given to understand, Lord, that with all due respect and humility, I say that it's a false side on our part to that extent that nobody from the state of Bihar was represented in these matters here.
Then it is whose fault?
I'm saying that I have not. And I have all humility.
If in spite of being duly served, you don't appear and the orders are passed by the court, then you are bound by those orders.
What happened from the filing of the transfer petition? That there would be the service was done. Nobody from the Department of Human Proceedings have started. 2 officers have been suspended already. What are going on as to why nobody appears beginning of this matter in 2024.
When is the next election process?
The next process is
Mr. Nadkarni, why are you interrupting every now and then?
I'm sorry.
You can be comfortable. Our chairs are not that bad. When is the next election process?
Selection process is over. After counseling, next selection process will be another advertisement will be.
No, you tell us when. You ask the secretary or the PS.
But my additional chief secretary just not that after the vacation. have calculated, after they find that their treatment will be issued thereafter.
When, likely when, approximately.
Asking not, maybe by the end of this year. August.
You make a statement that you will consider them in that direction.
Not most will be age bar. Most will be age bar. Most will be age bar. Here is the case. Not here is the case.
I can also make a statement.
We will say, by relaxing the age by say 1 year or 2 years.
But there are 8,000 seats vacant.
Maybe vacant, but you are not undergone the selection process.
No.
Have you appeared for the written examination?
TRE 1 and 2 we have passed. 3 we have not. 1 and 2 we have passed. We can't not allowed to appear by you. 1 and 2 we have passed.
Contempt admit kar dena. We are trying to find a solution.
We said do it this time only. 1 year old, Lord, thereafter they have been waiting now. Despite your lordship judgment, there is a non-compliance.
I'm sorry, not interested.
And we say in Uttarakhand, we said we don't want to affect the ongoing process.
With all due respect, I'll tell you, judgment was in JB, which your lordship categorically said, service certificate for promotional arrangement.
Especially Ranjit Kumar, the learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the respondents. Respondent contempt makes categorical statement that the petitioners who have completed 18 months so and so diploma, being in service candidates, would be considered, the claims of the respondent would be considered in the next selection process, which is likely to be undertaken by the end of the year. Correct. The statement is taken on record. We further direct that the claims of the petitioners would also be considered, even if any of the petitioners is found to be age bar on the date of the next selection process, if he was otherwise eligible in the if you are otherwise eligible on the date of the advertisement,
Earlier,
on the date of the advertisement, dated so and so, give the date.
7th February.
7th February 2024 also lordship would like to say, lordship has said.
We'll say that earlier advertisement, 7th February.
Lordship will make that clear.
We are saying advertisement dated so and so.
But this is only 30.1. This is 30.1 which your lordship says.
Now,
Okay, one more thing.
the notice issued to the, we clarify that. We further clarify that from the perusal of whatever place on record, we are satisfied that there was no deliberate or intentional disobedience by the respondent officers. However, it appears that there was certain confusion on account of the orders passed by this court. It further appears that the confusion arose because the state of Bihar was not diligent responding to the notices issued in the IAS, and as such, the state was unrepresented when the orders in the IAS were passed. The notice issued to the respondent therefore stands discharged.
But the officers are already
ऊपर ले लेना.
officers
Officer,
are present.
तो उनके दोनों के नाम ले लेना.
Just one more request. But the transfer petition so far as this petition is now concerned.
It is become infructuous now.
Because
Asur petition for UP and Bihar. So let it be Bihar very
नहीं, बिहार का करना in we have the orders passed by us in contempt petition number so and so. The transport, even that writ petition will become infructuous now.
Yes, the petition will become infructuous.
The transfer petition as well as the writ petition filed before the High Court have,
So far as state of Bihar.
there the transfer petition in the,
UP and Bihar.
why did you combine the,
Same question of law.
Different writ petitions, they are different states, different high courts. We
139A says that, between common questions of law, then tag it and file it.
can tag it then,
That's the practice.
we are, let's set the beta about the practices.
So number three,
Yeah.
96 of 20.
Writ petition number so and so, pending before the Patna High Court, stands disposed of as having rendered infructuous. Also the transfer petition also stands disposed of insofar as the writ petition pending before the Patna High Court is concerned.
Very, very.
But just one thing that I wanted to say, there are 8,000 seats vacant. If they could consider as this kind.
तो सब निकाल डालो कंटेम्प्ट एडमिट कंटेम्प्ट petition dispose of पहले वाला उनका जो स्टेटमेंट है रंजित कुमार का वो निकाल डालो और सिर्फ वो कंटेम्प्ट डिस्पोज ऑफ पर don't be too greedy.
Permission I was asking.
No, but if you have to undergo an examination, you have to undergo an examination.
1 and 2 I have undergone.
Third, you are not undergone. You are not allowed because as per the rules, you are not allowed that time.
No, no. Despite the court's order, I was not allowed.
The third examination was complete before the orders were passed by Justice Roy.
Judgment was 20th of November.
Mr. Radkani, if you argue it, judgment was different. There was a confusion in the minds of various state governments with regard to the judgment.
This is what I'm saying. Confusion was clarified in the last with effect from that day.
Anyway, if you argue more than
No, I'm not arguing.
Yeah, public participation.
all the respond.
The names of the participants.
Yes, sir.
Because 3.2, because it's police, the lordships had asked the state council to take instructions on the previous occasion, last time.
State of state has no objection in case the rate medical is allowed to be transferred from one of the.
Sort of question of transfer, are you willing to consider them? That's all, bro. Let them file it. Let them file it.
Then page 39, because when your lordships clarified the order, state of Odisha was a party.
But they, were they heard?
Yes, look, page 39.
Let them file an affidavit.
Would your lordship-
File it within 2 weeks.
There are 20,000 candidates.
You just make a statement whether you are willing to consider those who are in service on the cutoff date. That's all.
Some,
We don't want anything more. Whether you are eligible or not, that inquiry will not conduct. If they are otherwise eligible, you decide. 2 weeks, yes.
we are on the merit list. Like, we are in the merit list. We are in the merit list. They are saying we will not consider you because the clarification came later.
If they are already in the merit list, then where is the question?
Page 71, we say we are in the merit list.
19th.
What will come in later. That's what SAM and BTR. Formal notice has to go in that one, that is similar.
Notice निकाल लो. Board discharge. Rest of the board is discharged. To adjourn.
Deeply grateful. Deeply grateful.